Okay, so I know that I've attempted suicide in the past and everything, and I got really close to leaving this earth once, and I will never do so again. No matter how hard things get, I'm never going to give up again. So like, but here's just in case some freak accident takes me out, I just kind of want to leave like, you know, some messages for people. Like if something happened to me, if I got some sort of freak accident and it was just like, oh, poof, he's gone, I would want people to hear some things about me. I'd want people to, not. I do not feel self-important. I do not feel like my messages carry any weight. Like I need to do this, but like just in case, if some family members, if some friends wanted to be like, well, what did he like and stuff. Basically, big things for me would be like, if you're making excess money, donate to causes that have to do with like indigenous people and people that care about the environment, different, like maybe the NRDC, different things, Amazon Frontlines. Just like, if you have extra money, please, like, let's really care about that's one of the biggest things for me is like all creatures. I'm vegan and everything. That's not the only thing that goes with this. It's just like, we need to take care of this planet. We need to reduce emissions. We're getting really close to an irreparable damage. Like, we're getting really close to like the end of all life the end of all life, not even just as we know it, just the end of all life. Like, we could get there. Like, all fucking living organisms just being eradicated because of human activity. So that's a huge thing for me. Is So if I went tomorrow, let's just say something took me out again, I'm never giving up again. I'm not using any drugs that would take me out or anything either. It's just I do like to live like there's no tomorrow too. So why not also give some messages like, what if I left? What if something took me? Like, if you really wanted to honor me, just like do that. Do things like care about this planet, care about the environment. That's one of the biggest ones. And also just like love each other. Love the people that are difficult to love, right? Love the creatures that are difficult to love. No matter what, like, just don't be a harmful person. But yeah, the biggest thing is like this environment, this ecosystem that we share. Everything's connected, right? So even if you don't care about certain animals, you've got to know that like when we pollute the environment, it goes back up to us anyway. We are ingesting like heavy metals. We are ingesting microplastics. It's gotten to the point. Listen to this shit. It is snowing microplastics in the Arctic. Like, that's how fucked up this shit's gotten. It's everywhere now. You can't escape it. We need serious change. We need to like actually be using recyclable things, and we need to have cities that are like within walking distance, like where you can just like use a bike to like go down the street and get everything you need. We need electric vehicles. And yes, I know there's some fake stuff out there that says that gas vehicles pollute less than electronic. Yes, it takes cobalt, it takes lithium, it takes different different metals and different minerals to make these batteries. But they're getting to the point to where they're going to be more recyclable. And yes, it's overall, if we had everybody using electric vehicles, it would be better than having everyone using gas vehicles. I'm not saying that's exactly. We need to have cities that are tightly knit to where you can bike around to get everything you need. That's what I'm saying. That's like the biggest thing. We need to have people stop using airplanes. Like, I know, like, part of me wants to visit all over the world, but that's not realistic in the future. I can't just go to Norway. I can't just go to Japan in a using all of those fumes and everything, using all of that to get around to see places that I dream of. It's just, in the future, that's not going to be a thing. If we want to save this world, you're going to have to just like live in the area that you are in, you know? Unless if we find a way to have crazy electric vehicles that can fly, that'll be, you know, you never know. I mean, fucking science is a crazy fucking thing. Who knows? Somebody might make something to where it's like, oh, it takes nothing to power this. It takes like barely anything to power this, and we can go like huge distances. We may get shit like that. Who knows? Anyway, just again, yeah. If I were to somehow be taken, even though I'm never gonna try to take my life again, I promise. If something takes me, I would want you to care about this environment, care about all the different creatures in it, try to care about like endangered species and different things. Just be a peaceful, loving person that wants to see his neighbor thrive as much as he wants to thrive, you know? He just wants to see everybody feel okay. I mean, if you want to be, I'm not trying to tell everybody who to be, but I'm not for the death penalty. I'm not for, I mean, I guess I can go into detail with stuff if you really want to, like, donate to all sorts of things. It's like, yes, especially people who have been wrongfully accused of things. That's a big thing in my life. It's like, yes, try to get those people out of those situations because that's so fucked. But like, I am pro-choice. I am pretty much leftist in so many ways. Like, I mean, I dream of a place where people have affordable health care and it would save the country money and it would save lives. That's the biggest thing. The people talk about the waiting and everything. It's like, okay, if I had to feel some pain for a while and wait in line for a while, but that means that like another however many hundred or thousand people are going to survive along with me, I would totally choose that, you know? All overall, Medicare for all would save more lives. That's what's important. It doesn't have anything to do with the waiting list or anything. It would save lives. Anyway, different things, exactly. Like I said, mostly just caring for this environment, caring about different plights that face us, and the Holocene extinction, realizing why veganism is a thing. Yes, it's mostly for the animals and for what we feel is justice and truly like saving lives, because I feel like something with a central nervous system should not be used as just food when we don't need to, and you can have a healthier life without it. You can be way better off without ingesting these creatures. But yeah, again, and veganism is not only about that. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. Vegan for the animals, right? But also just look at the environment and what is it, like 3/4, you can like reduce like up to 3/4 of your carbon blueprint, or carbon, I'm sorry, your carbon print or whatever, just by going vegan. So that's something to think about if you want to be an environmentalist, if that's something that's important to you. This is 8 minutes. This might not post. Anyway, I don't have any plans on leaving this planet anytime soon, but I have my fears of things happening to me and everything. I'm not important. I'm not worth anything more than anybody else. But again, just like I would want people to know what I think if anything ever took me out, right? I love you all. Have good times. Take care of yourself when you're able to.